Hello Channel NITT viewers, I'm DS, a psychologist, and welcome to another episode on Channel NITT. In this episode, we're going to bring the spotlight back to the INTJ and ENTJ again. INTJs and ENTJs are actually very similar in a lot of ways. In this episode, we're going to look at what may make an INTJ or ENTJ lose respect for you. So on my list, I have identified 6 main points which may cause an INTJ or ENTJ to lose their respect for you. And once an INTJ or ENTJ loses respect for you, they will withdraw from you. They may condemn you, or they may just become indifferent, especially for the INTJ. INTJs and ENTJs are very likely to lose respect for people who like to argue but come up with very weak arguments. When the tolerance of the INTJ or the ENTJ has been reached, they will not hesitate to gun you down. This is because INTJs and ENTJs really think very deeply into matters that really matter to them. Sometimes an INTJ or an ENTJ feel very obliged to defend what really matters to them. When you have a very weak argument, especially against something, they must point it out. Another thing that makes an INTJ or ENTJ lose respect for you is that you actually lack skills and competence. Presume you just got promoted or you got hired and you came to occupy a particular place, but you lack the competence or the skill sets required for that role. The INTJ or the ENTJ will totally doubt your capability. How did he even end up there in the first place? Did he get parachuted? Is it because he's the president's son? In this case, the INTJ and the ENTJ are very likely to just scorn the person in question. A third possibility resulting in the INTJ or the ENTJ losing respect for you is that as a person, you have crazy, unrealistic expectations. Why do you need to require so much when you are not even good enough? Sometimes a person's expectations are really ridiculous. The INTJ and the ENTJ are not likely to be individuals who will follow rules or norms blindly. So they are individuals who really bootlick, regardless of whether the boss is capable or whether this minister is really doing his work just because he has got some reputation, status or position. The INTJ and the ENTJ are very unlikely to want to bootlick this particular individual. Another possible reason that makes an INTJ or ENTJ lose respect for you is that you use excessive flattery. Well, true, the INTJ and ENTJ does appreciate compliments, but when it gets excessive, it becomes fake. INTJs and ENTJs can actually feel genuinity quite readily. In fact, when the INTJ gets praised too much, they really start to doubt your sincerity, they really want to question your intention, and you make them feel awkward. Next, if you are a person who acts like a know-it-all, you can also very easily lose the respect of the INTJ and the ENTJ, especially when you are no good in the subject matter. For the INTJs, they actually have very deep knowledge and intellect on subject matters that they are very interested in. So if you try to show off your mediocre magic tricks to a true professional magician, what will happen? You will be scorned. So this is just an analogy. If you don't have substance and you act like you have a lot of substance, the INTJ will immediately lose respect for you. Same for the ENTJ. Finally, another very serious thing that actually causes INTJs and ENTJs to lose respect for you is betrayal. Especially for the INTJ, they do not take breaking trust lightly. So if you ever break the trust of the INTJ, then beware. Once the INTJ and the ENTJ lose respect for you, it is very hard for you to actually redeem yourself and earn it back. It's almost as if you are immediately dismissed. Fellow INTJs and ENTJs, do you have anything to add to this list? Do feel free to comment below. Okay, at Channel NITT, we produce a lot of videos such as this one. If you have enjoyed our video, do give us a like. If you have not already subscribed, do consider subscribing so that we can bring you more INTJ, ENTJ and fun stuff. Okay, I'm going to sign off now and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye bye!